All right, Ms. D is going to cover the reimbursement system, and Ms. D, when we get to the rates, I'll jump in and talk through that.
All right, reimbursement system. This is one of our favorite topics, CACFP reimbursement. The CACFP does not reimburse based on actual expenses. Your reimbursement is based on the meals times the rate calculations. Sometimes you'll be reimbursed more than you spend. Sometimes you'll be reimbursed less than you spend. Spending more than you receive does not mean you are entitled to more reimbursement. The CACFP is not a child care subsidy to help you pay your personal bills. This is not free money. There are strings attached. You must follow all the program rules and regulations. Next slide. Homes are reimbursed based on a two-tier system. The two-tier reimbursement system determines the reimbursement rates that a family child care provider receives. All child care homes are classified as either Tier 1 or Tier 2. The tier level that a home is assigned to will determine the meal reimbursement rate the provider receives. Next. Now, this is the reimbursement rates.
And I'll jump in here, Ms. D.
Mr. Corley is going to take it from here.
All right. So first, let me start by saying the numbers you see on the screen are the new rates. They just came out yesterday that went into effect July 1st. So that means the claim that you're working on now, that you're going to submit here at the end of the month, it'll be reimbursed based on these rates. And for those who haven't seen this before, the way we lay this out is we show you the rate, and then in the corner of each box, we'll show you the difference between this rate and the last year rates. These rates are subject to change on July 1st of every year. So for Tier 1 providers, breakfast is going up by 26 cents. Lunch and dinner is going up by 41 cents. And snacks are going up by 19 cents. And these are probably biggest jumps we've seen in years. So the USDA, federal government, is accounting for inflation. Now, in these numbers, and you can see how the Tier 2 rates have changed also. Breakfast is up 5 cents, lunch and dinner up 19 cents, snacks up 3 cents. Now, two things here. In the Tier 1 rates, there is an additional 10 cents above what would have been the ordinary increase. And that 10 cents right now is going to go away a year from now. So what that means is, normally the rates will go up. It's rare that they go down. They won't change or they'll go up. In that 26 cents increase on breakfast is an additional 10 cents on top of the normal increase. So that says for this year, the rate increased by 16 cents. But there was a law passed through Congress here recently that said because of COVID and inflation, for the next year, the USDA can add an additional 10 cents to every meal. All right, so what that means is, at the very least, unless nothing changes, this time next year, at least that 26 cents or that $1.60 will go down by 10 cents. Okay, so, but even with the 10 cent additional or without the 10 cent, these are really big increases. Now for Tier 2 providers, under COVID, there is an addition, there's a waiver in place that says all Tier 2 providers can be reimbursed at the Tier 1 rate. Okay, so with the July claim, if you are a Tier 2 provider, and I don't think we have many at all, there might be one or two. With the July, or I'm sorry, what's today's date? What is
July 23rd.
Erica, we'll have to look to see if we have people who missed the 20th cutoff. So we might end up being delayed a month. But if we have Tier 2 homes, What you're going to see in kid care is that you're going to be moved over to tier 1, and you're going to get reimbursed at the tier 1 rates. And again, this is under a COVID waiver that sponsors are allowed to execute. Okay. All right, next slide.